So when I first started, I used to do it for free. It was like my whole thing was getting tips. So because the bartender, for the most part, if they want to tell you differently, I mean, from my knowledge, bartender makes his money off of tips. You know, so that's how we usually make our money. So then when I kind of started doing it, and I kind of took this on as a business and a bigger role, I started looking, okay, well, approximately how much am I gonna charge? And I've seen the going rate for different people were as little as $15 to as high as $50. Some people do a whole night for a certain amount. I usually go from $15 to $30 depending on the number of guests and the type of event. For example, a wedding's gonna end up needing more than one bartender because usually weddings have nothing but adults, and the last thing you need is, you know, a big old line to go get your drinks. So those tend to usually have 2 people, and that's when, you know, you have $30 an hour. And that's where I come in and, you know, I'll tell them like, well, it's gonna be about this much. Now I usually work with people again because I am, you know, going to them and doing everything they possibly can, but at the same time, they need to understand that, you know, I'm taking my whole business to them, and I'm traveling and I'm spending gas and doing all that, and so it kind of makes it worthwhile. But again, my biggest concern is always making tips because that's where I make most of my money.
I call him Sensei, Charlie Papazian. He's the one that wrote The New Complete Joy of Homebrewing, and he's kind of the man when it comes to homebrewing. He's my sensei, and he says it all. He says relax, enjoy, and have fun.